You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
All right, man, 15 Minutes of Fame.
Yes, sir.
Emerson Kennedy.
Yes, sir.
First of all, I was talking to Danny the other day, and I was like, that'd be a dope-ass bar exam question. How many battle rappers use their real name? Like,
Yeah.
Danny Myers. He was like, when they was booking his hotel or something, he was like, what's your real name? It's like, nigga, it's Danny Myers. And I was like, that'd be a good bar exam question. And I was like, Danny Myers, Emerson Kennedy? And he was like, no.
Yeah.
Because your name is not Emerson Kennedy.
Name's not Emerson Kennedy. No, that's
Tell
only
me
his
about
stage name.
Emerson Kennedy.
Yeah, that was from my first memory. It was an argument my parents had about Ralph Waldo Emerson and John F. Kennedy, about who they wanted to model their kids like.
Ah.
So I mixed those two, try to please both. But yeah, Emerson Kennedy is not my real name. I know it's crazy. It's crazy when your stage name sounds like a real name, and people, when they learn my real name, they're like, "What the hell?" Yeah.
I always thought it was.
Yeah.
And then somebody, Holmesy mentioned it today.
Yeah.
What is it?
Assad.
Assad.
Yeah. So my parents were Muslim when I was born.
Ah.
So that's why I get every other third battle. They're like, "You was Muslim niggas?" Like, no, I never was. But that was named out of the Quran. You know. So yeah.
And you're not always what your parents are. Some people are, but not all. So.
It's enough for battle rap angles.
Yeah.
It's enough for battle rap angles.
Yeah, he definitely used it tonight.
Yeah,
So,
very well.
How are you feeling? This is a couple of hours after the battle.
Yeah.
I'm just catching up to you one of those days.
Yeah.
How are you feeling now? Were you able to watch it again?
No, not
No.
yet. Battle rap's a weird space. I think a lot of battle rappers, because of ego, they hide their emotions, or they're maybe not in tune with it. This hurts.
It hurts.
I'll be honest,
Okay.
it stings.
Okay.
It stings. I really wanted to win this tournament. And I thought I took the proper precautions, like not overlooking my opponent, taking it one day at a time. And I've always just been a sore fucking loser my whole life. In any kind of competition, I've just never wanted to lose.
Right.
I'm a big believer in everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. And if another man bests you, then you didn't work hard enough. And that's the hardest pill to swallow. It's like, it feels like because Holmesy won, he outworked me.
Right.
And so it stings, man. This one's gonna hurt because I wanted to be the kid from nowhere, that brought it home. But I'm a big believer in you win or you learn. And I got to learn this time. Yeah.
He mentioned you being a boxer. Were you a boxer?
Yeah.
Word,
nothing
not
pro.
anymore? Okay.
Yeah, nothing pro.
But you did it a lot.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to too.
Oh,
when I
yeah.
was younger. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And it's the same thing, right? It's competitive.
Same spirit, man.
No
Same
matter.
spirit.
Yeah, hey, don't worry, kid. You gave it all you got.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
I
there's
lost.
no amount of consolation for that. All my friends and all, in the online will always be like, you got robbed and all this stuff. And I'm like, none of that helps. You know what I mean? I'm not a person that takes solace in the fact that some people thought I won that battle. I'm like, I'm just like, in the reality, I only deal in reality. I didn't win that battle, and I got to go home now.
The people that you needed to think you
Didn't-
won that battle.
didn't
Well,
think I
two
won
of
that
them did.
Two of them did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the fans overwhelmingly thought Holmesy won too. So
Was it 65?
Yeah, it was enough that it was convincing. So
Right.
you can't blame anybody. I didn't get robbed. It was a weird turnout of how it happened, but
Right.
But when I have faith in, when I took this tournament, I was like, I got to accept either judgment. You know what I mean? So as easily as I accepted the win versus Glue, I got to accept the loss versus Holmesy.
It's about right too.
Mm-hmm.
But just for the record, man, I try to remind myself to at least encourage you guys and let you know if it matters to you. I'm proud of you, brother.
It does.
You come a long way. You got in this tournament and you still did good.
I appreciate it.
You
It
know
does.
what I mean?
It means a lot. It means a lot.
Whether you won or lost, you proved yourself. And I think there's going to be some phone calls.
Yeah, the second round was weird. I didn't want to. This was the only round I didn't want to get bounced in the most. I would have rather got bounced in the first, because it's like I would have had time to do other things. Second
Right.
round is like in no man's land. Third round, if I got bounced in, I would have been in the final four at least. So the second round's kind of like, yeah, he did well enough. But I don't remember if Ultimate Madness won. I don't remember the niggas that got bounced in the second round.
Right.
Hopefully I'll have other opportunities, and my other performances this year will be convincing enough to make a mark. But yeah, it's how it played out. You got to accept it.
Yeah, the further you go in any competition, the more people get to know you, and
Yes.
yeah, and that
Yes.
just doesn't happen like you say after the first and second round. You got to go a little bit further.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I wanted the rematch with Danny.
Yeah.
Thought that'd be important for the coast. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all would have been battling each other for the 19th time.
19th now.
19th
Yeah.
time. Now, another thing gotta commend you on is and again, man, motherfuckers can say anything they want to say about you, bro.
Yeah.
You could feel any way you want to feel about losing today. My man, there was a glitch in
Yeah.
caffeine. The judges didn't get to see your second round,
Yes.
and they asked you to do it again. What went through your head?
Yeah. They pulled me aside, and I saw Craig talk to Smack and say, "I don't think we got that second round." So Smack went up to me. He's like, "Are you okay with re-rapping the second round?" And after a round's over, you're like, But I come from a place of I teach myself and how I was taught that there's just no fucking excuses. The goal is to win.
Right.
And so if Smack would have asked me to rap that 12 times, I would have rapped it 12 times because I wanted to fucking win. If that's what I needed to do. And then Smack asked me if I was okay with it. I'm like, I don't see the option.
Right.
If I don't rap it, I just didn't rap a second round, So I was surprised by it, but then, it took 2 seconds and I'm like, seeing red again. Back into warrior mode. You got to do it because you don't want to go home. This is just something you have to do to win. And it just happens. You know what I mean? It just happens. And plus, I think Holmesy's second round was the best round of the battle, so I don't think it would have mattered.
Wouldn't have mattered.
He would have won that
Okay.
round anyways.
Okay. Do you think the first one was better than the second one?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It was.
I thought so.
I was trying
Especially
to,
at the end. He was like, rat.
Yeah, I was going
Rat!
crazy. Yeah, that's my shit. Yeah. And the second, I was cognizant of be like, hey, keep that energy up, man.
Right.
Keep turning up. Just because you've done it again, and like the energy's kind of sucked out of the room at that point because people have heard the bars. I was like, keep the energy up no matter what. It's about the people at home. It's about the judges. I didn't know if the judges had seen part of it already.
I think they said the judges didn't see the whole round.
Yeah. So I could tell in the middle of it that I was like at 80% energy, and I was trying to turn up, but it was mental. It was stuck in my head at that point. It is what it is.
But you still feel even if the judges would have seen the first one, they still would have gave it to Holmesy for the second
They still would have given it
round.
to Holmesy. I think it might have affected the overall decision because Holmesy's second looked like it was a clear win,
Right.
and that was the only clear round of the battle for me. So if it would have been a fight in that second round, I think overall the judges would have leaned to me in an overall
That's
case.
honorable of you because anybody could have easily said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm not doing it again."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all, I don't know. Both of us gonna have to move on to the next
Yeah,
round
exactly.
or something. But
Yeah, I try to.
So
I'm stubborn in that I don't let anything get in my way of what I need to do. So, and I'm an optimist too. I'm like, this could be a benefit that maybe the judges missed a bar I had in there. I write pretty layered, and I'm like,
Right.
if I go over it again, maybe it's like you can say it a second time. So I look at the bright side of it. So wasn't mad at it. Happens.
yeah, but overall, man, like I said, man, you did good.
I appreciate you.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
You did good. That's all that really matters at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day. Again, I always bring this up I don't know why, but I bring it up so much. Chef Trez always asks him, who have you ever lost to? And he was like, I never lost.
Yeah.
Because he says, I went out there and I did what I planned to do.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's all that mattered to him, that he executed his plan.
Exactly.
So that's why he thinks every time he got on that stage, he won.
Yeah, I feel a little different because I knew in the first battle with Glue would have to be the best version of himself to beat me. Holmesy is very talented. He's he's leveled up in this tournament. He deserves everything he's getting right now. But I don't think that was the best Holmesy I've seen.
It wasn't. Even the judges said like the first Holmesy in the first
Yeah.
round was better than this round.
Which
than
means
this
to
one.
me I didn't do my job. I didn't perform it well enough. I know the pen was better than his, but I didn't perform it well enough or structure it well enough to beat him. And that's the hardest part, where it's like
Right.
I kind of beat myself. Pause, no saga. I kind of beat myself.
Leave Saga the fuck alone.
I kind of beat myself, but it's an opportunity to learn. You know what I mean? Like I had to do something different there. So that's what it is. And man, I'm gonna give you a tidbit here, and I think your fans are gonna kill me for this.
Uh-oh.
But I've been holding on to this. I did an interview back in California where they asked me if I had plans for the money, and I told them it's a secret until I win. So
Oh.
now that I know I'm not winning, I can tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, man. So this is, and your fans are gonna fucking kill me for this.
My
But I gotta
fans
say
or
it.
about your
Your
fans?
fans. Yeah, I think my fans will know because I have a couple fans and family and friends that knew about it, what I was gonna do. But my last 2 or 3 years worth of battles, I haven't gun barred at all. I haven't felt comfortable about it.
Okay.
With the state of where the black community is at. So I've just been like, I'm not going to gun bar. I knew entering the tournament, I had to go to a darker place. And I had to rap in a certain way to win over the judges. And so if you saw my last 2 battles in this tournament, there's gun bars in it, you know? And I felt a way about it. But as a battle rapper, because I'm like, as in the black community, I feel bad perpetuating this for entertainment, especially when there's so many eyes on it. And to offset that guilt of what I had to do, I was going to donate the money.
Damn.
I was going to donate all the money, to Breonna Taylor's GoFundMe.
Oh man, why would they kill you for that? Though?
Well, I think your fans are going to be like, oh, it's easy to say that now when you lost. You know, I was like, sure you were, nigga. So
but I believe
that.
you, man.
My family and my friends knew that. Yeah.
Oh
so,
shit, yo, that would have been.
Yeah.
That would have been super dope.
I was going to retire. I was going to retire from battle rap if I won, and I was going to donate the money. Yeah.
Why? Why retire?
I would have done what I needed to do in battle rap. I would have proven what I need to do. Now
but if you would have won, and not to mention even now, you know, people might be knocking on your door soon, bro, because, you know, like I say, a different set of eyes.
Yeah.
More eyes have been watching you now.
For sure.
So you get a lot of phone calls, man, and I'm almost sure URL has to call you back.
Yeah, we've already talked about some stuff. Yeah, but if I would have won the tournament, I felt like I would have proven what I had to prove. Now I still have a chip on my shoulder. I feel like I haven't proved what I have to prove. So you might see me
that would
back
have
in
been
there.
really dope, man.
I imagined it. I envisioned it of like on Summer Madness, opening Summer Madness, and they bringing out that big ass check and being able to donate it. And being able to leverage like what I had to do to get this money, and hopefully that absolves my sins from what I had to do in the tournament. But you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know what I mean? We gotta find other ways. We gotta find other ways, man.
It's like y'all should have picked me. I was gonna donate that money.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I couldn't put it out there in the beginning because it would have felt like I was pandering.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like I couldn't put it out there in the beginning of the tournament. You know?
Oh, he's gonna donate the money. We gotta make sure he wins. You know, we gotta vote for him, and you don't want to win off of that, right?
Yeah, my partner's like friend was telling her, she's like, is he really going to donate that money? There's no way once he gets the money he's actually going to donate it. She's like, I think he's really going to do it. I'm like, yeah.
You seem like the guy that actually would do it.
I would have.
Yeah.
Definitely would have. Yeah, I donated to Puerto Rico with the money from the B-Dot battle.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, when they had the tragedy going. I don't want to
Well, you wear Yeezys.
try to get pats on my back. Yes.
So that means you probably already got a couple of dollars.
No, man.
So it'd be
I live in
easy
LA.
for you to,
I live in downtown LA. We're broke out here. We're broke out here, man. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. We'll be all right. We'll bounce back.
Yeah, but for those that are watching this and you actually believe them like I do, that would have been a dope thing to do, bro.
Yeah, man.
So,
and please support the GoFundMe. Still alive.
Yeah.
You know, it's still alive and well. We got to arrest the policeman that murdered Breonna Taylor.
That's a
so
fact.
Please,
That's a
please,
fact.
whatever you can do to donate.
Hey, thank you very much, brother.
Man, it's been a good ride, man. I'm sorry it only was 2 weeks long.
That's all right.
You know what I mean? I feel like we'll meet in the future, and hopefully there'll be a lot more to discuss.
Might see you versus Lux or Mook or Surf or one of them soon. Who knows, man?
Man, give me Reed.
Who knows?
Give me
Reed?
Reed, yeah. Like, give me the dudes I looked up to growing up.
Ah.
You know what I mean? Let's complete the cycle before I get out of here.
Y'all hear that?
give
Reed
me Reed.
Dollars versus Emerson
Yeah,
Kennedy.
me and Reed gotta have a conversation. Chilla gotta have a conversation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like those are the kind of guys that we gotta have a talk.
And you know what? Both of those guys would gladly see you.
I think so.
It's already been proven that they'll take, you know, young up and coming. I know you're not young and up and coming, but you're young and up and coming.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
Yes.
especially Chilla. Chilla doesn't have a problem at all.
When
you
Chilla
know.
sees a pen, he's
Yeah.
not scared at all.
Yeah.
He wants to smoke, which I really respect about him. He'll get his dumb ass smoke, but I respect
now,
that he
now
wants
you're
to.
gonna talk shit. Now you,
After I lost, right? It's like, yeah, it's like now you want to talk. You should have talked shit earlier today when the judges were watching.
I'm sure Chilla is probably gonna see this because
Yeah,
he
man.
pays attention
Big
to
fan.
what's going on in
Big
the
fan,
culture,
Chilla.
man.
Let's swing.
And I wish nothing but the best for you.
Appreciate you, brother.
All
Appreciate
right,
your platform.
my man Emerson Kennedy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, bro.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.